Yes, what's up, Chub B? Yeah? Looking at the zone, day zone. Lee Wood, Mauricio Lara fight. We just seen like Cheavon Clarke. Cheavon C4 Clarke. I don't know what C4 means. Is it some kind of explosive? I mean, the too low, can't we both listen? Aspect is that Clark's going nowhere. You know, he's not a bum by any means, but he's very, very ordinary. I'll give him credit to some extent because he did a 10-rounder against a guy who had almost 30 fights and was a decent opponent, but he was brought in late notice because Dex Spellman failed the brain scan. I think Dex Spellman, I mean, I'm not being facetious here, but I think he killed someone in the ring. But regardless, Doofus came in. Doofus, what kind of name is that, man? I mean, he's half decent, but he had no good wins, and he's been stopped like 4 times. Yeah, and throughout the fight, he was catching Cheavon C4 Clarke, and Clarke was missing, man. Now, what I will say is that it was a good fight. I mean, evenly contested. There's a guy called Joey Torres, right? I don't know if you've seen it. There's Sean Atwood. You know, the slightly creepy guy who went to prison in America. And there's a guy called Joey Torres who's an ex-boxer, but he'd done a lot of time. And Torres was saying, you know, fights with Bob Arum, Don King are fixed. 60% of them are all fake and fixed. But they hate Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn's actually real and he puts on real fights. That's interesting. And from this bill, certainly, you know, there's some decent underdog situations, you know. And the Yafai's fan opponent. In the corner of what's his face, Cheavon, was Sam Mullins. Sam Mullins is the son of the Pimlico Plumbers guy. His name is Charlie Mullins. He's got OBE. He's got the worst haircut I've ever seen. They always drag him out, right? In newspapers. You know, he's anti-Brexit, and they always drag him out to you know, like prove how working class people can always make it, and they can. But let me be honest, man. The authorities make it very hard. Anyway, though, throughout the fight, it was typical Brit ref giving the UK fighter time all the time and telling off the Doofus for doing this, that, and the other. You know, and then breaks up the rhythm. It gives the Brit guy a rest. But Cheavon Clarke is going nowhere. He's going nowhere, man. He should retire and become a bouncer, you know, I don't know, the Fridge Club in Brixton, somewhere like that. Because he's not going anywhere. If Doofus, in my opinion, had a proper notice and a camp, he would have won that. He, like I said, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. But you know, if you can't beat these guys, then you're not going anywhere. And don't take punches, because punches make you punch drunk. So Cheavon Clarke, disappointing, very disappointing, and he's not going anywhere. That's Chubby opinion, yo.